Hi, welcome to Forgotten Legends of Sound. This is Kevin and Ian, and today is going to be my pick. I wanted to do this album, Axe, Nemesis. And I've been meaning to do this album for actually a while now. You know, they're a band that I got into, oh boy, a while now. I think it was a good 10 to 15 years ago or something like that. There's this time when I was checking out a lot of like new wave of British heavy metal stuff. It's when I like got into stuff like Tank. I was also checking out like, Diamond Head and, some of the other stuff. And these guys popped up and I listened to this and I was just like, hey, this is pretty good. It kind of reminds me of a mix between like Night Ranger and like Foreigner. And I just don't really know whether these guys have gotten the kind of appreciation or whatever that I feel like they deserve. I'm not like super familiar with like their whole backstory, how they came to be or anything like that, but I thought that they did a pretty great job with this album here. And so I just wanted to share it and kind of promote it a little bit. That's what we do on this channel, is just kind of promote music that we feel like is underrated. But I'm also kind of curious, like, I wasn't born when this album came out in like the early 80s, you know what I mean? And I'm curious for anyone who's older, like, did these guys make any kind of waves? Did these guys, like, what was the reaction to these guys back in the day? Because I don't hear anybody talk about these guys like anymore, you know what I mean? And sometimes internet culture and everything, they like to take over, what was popular, what wasn't popular, and it kind of morphs people's consensus on like how they view music and everything. And I just wonder if, like, I don't know, older people out there might be like, no guys, these guys are pretty well known, like I don't know what you're talking about, like Axe was big, I have no idea, you know what I mean? But I just never hear them talked about like hardly at all anymore. So anyways, so that's kind of my backstory with this album. We are going to go through it with lyrics and everything, and I'll give you a chance to share a little bit, but we are going to go through it with lyrics, rate each song between a 1 and a 10, and definitely support the artist and everything, buy the album. I don't think these guys are around anymore. They're probably disbanded. But anyways, it's just going to be fun to listen to this album and talk about it. So anything you want to add, bro?
No, just that I've only really listened to this album from you. It's not an album that I've ever really took the time to spin on my own. So like you, I'm not super familiar with their stuff either. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like 80s hard rock, glam metal, kind of stuff, so I'm happy to kind of go through this record and just see what happens,
Right. And that's the other thing. I've gone through the Offering album and everything. I don't really care for that one as much as this one, though. It didn't really click with me. So
those are like the only two albums we have from them. Like, we don't have anything else. So we're not like humongous diehard Axe fans.
Right.
But it's cool that you're picking an album that probably should be a little more well known or recognized.
Right. So anyways, let's just start with the beginning. And yep, you got the lyrics up.
Mm-hmm.
So the first song is Heat in the Street. Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. Came out in what, 83?
I think so, yeah. Wild.
Yeah, 83. I think you'll remember tonight.
Yeah.
That's it.
And all through the night.
That's awful, cheeky, maybe even presumptuous. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah. Ooh, snap.
Snap, heat in the street.
So I start with my rating first. I'm gonna give that one a solid 9. I think this is a great intro to the album. You know, it's upbeat. It's, you know, short and quick. You know, straight to the point. And I enjoyed it. I've never gone through these lyrics before, and like some of the verse sections just kind of had me smiling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Me too.
I think maybe the chorus could be a little bit stronger, just a tad. But I like when the guitar solo comes in and everything. And I don't know. When I think about these guys, I just think like, man, what's the story with these guys? What happened to these guys, and how come they're not talked about? You know, so I just keep on, you know, coming back to that. Like, I think this is pretty good. But anyways, yeah. So a 9 for me. But yeah, what do you think?
I
bro?
give it 8.5. I felt like it was a solid opener. Yeah, I like the sort of heavy metal guitar riff, you know, and then it starts like the keyboards and stuff definitely sounds more like the AOR side of things, you know. But the guitar soloing and some of the riffing and stuff sounds like 70s Judas Priest or something to me, you know. I thought it was great. Yeah, just really catchy. Is kind of just fun. Yeah, 8.5. It's also strange because in the chorus, it seems to have a vocal effect on the vocals too and stuff. You know, it seems a little, I don't know. It I guess in a way it just sounds kind of fun, you know. But I guess fun, but also kind of silly in a certain way with the ding ding ding. You know what I mean? Like it's like, it sounds very cheeky, and the lyrics are very cheeky and stuff. But it's just, I don't know, kind of a fun song. I give it 8.5.
And that's the thing. Sometimes like there's certain bands where I feel like the keyboards are a little more pronounced. Like when I listen to Survivor, you know, I'm like, those keyboards really shine with a lot of their songs and stuff. You know, and yeah, that during that verse section when he's just like ding ding ding, it's so like in your face and everything that it's like it. And that's the thing that I wonder too, is were these guys too heavy for like the easy rock listeners, but then were they too trendy or too commercial sounding
for the heavier listeners?
Yeah, like too commercial to be, you know, deemed cool by the heavier, you know.
I don't know.
I don't really know, you know.
I did kind of like how it got a little more epic with this. Like it was kind of like epic way to kind of end it, you know. I thought it was great. Under like 3-minute song, like it was
and that's the thing, is like they definitely have some songs that are like, you know, funny, you know, not to really be taken seriously. But then they have some other songs like, you know, Let the Music Come Back and like Masquerade and stuff, where I'm like, this is cool, man. You know, and like
where the lyrics are more like serious or just meaningful.
Right, more meaningful, and the keyboards shine. And anyways, it's just, I don't know, man. It's kind of an underrated album, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, should we press on?
Sure. Next one is Young Hearts.
Yeah.
Young Hearts, where you
Like Young Turks. I know, right?
Yeah, it reminds me of like Europe and stuff too.
Yeah.
I like rap with keyboards though.
Dude, this sounds like Survivor.
Yeah, I can see that.
Of some sacrificial rite, and the young hearts bleeding for the freedom of their youth, struggle in the backseat.
See, this doesn't have the same vocalist.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, I agree. It sounds like,
Young hands reaching for the goal that can't attain. His blood begins to boil when he thinks that it's in vain. The young heart burdened with the weight of vanity.
Picture like Rocky.
Summons all her strength to save a purity.
like 2 minutes and 45 seconds or so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm giving that one a 9.5. That one really kind of blew me away.
Yeah.
I love like heartfelt rock or pop or whatever stuff, you know. And I agree, this sounds like, you know, that Survivor, Foreigner kind of stuff from like the 80s, and I think it sounds awesome. Yeah, the keyboards are great. The little guitar was cool. The verse section, I think I liked the vocals a lot more in this song than the previous song. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a great song. What do you think?
I'm gonna give it a 9.5 also. I feel like it's not quite a 10, like not quite a masterpiece for me, but man, this is a great song. You know, it's simple, straightforward, and I like when that melodic kind of guitar little solo comes in. You know, it's something a little moody.
Yeah,
you know?
that was great.
Like I felt like the lyrics are maybe they could have done something more with the lyrics because like, you know, young hearts and everything, and you know, it sounds like it's trying to speak to the youth or whatever, you know, and maybe disillusionment, you know, but maybe they could have hit it, maybe made it maybe a little more clear, I guess, or something. But anyways, yeah, just a great song. I know I've played this song around you know, a few times, you know, in the past, but but it's been a while.
I think it's great.
And it makes a difference too when you've got the lyrics up and you're like
paying attention a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All through the night.
All through the night.
I ain't trying to hide nothing.
It's kind of a banger album, man.
Yeah, this is kind of a big album. See what I mean? It just sounds like old school Blues, you know?
That sounds more like AC/DC than Lita. Yeah.
This is you, bro.
Oh, I'm leaning between a 7 and a 7.5. I'm gonna give it a 7. Like, I do think this song is a step down from the first two songs. You know, it's a good song. Like, it's just not really in the kind of style and everything that I'm like it's not as melodic. It's
Yeah.
not as you know what I mean, like earwormy and stuff. But it's just a good driving kind of song, you know. But yeah, not much more to add though on this one.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I give a 7 as well. Yeah, long day. I do think it's a great kind of just upbeat rocking song, you know. But I think maybe it's because the chorus and just some of the melodies and the vocals, it's not as melodic, you know,
Right.
for me. But I still think it's a great song, just not as good as the other ones. This is one where I'll enjoy it as I go through the album.
Right.
But I probably wouldn't
right.
go out of my way to listen to this song, you know?
Yeah, true. All right. Should we do I Think You'll Remember Tonight?
Yeah, let's do it. Think you'll remember.
Dude, this sounds like Foreigner to me, you know?
I like that. Yeah, it's like they're jumping back between like 70s heavy metal to like 80s AOR, then 70s heavy metal to 80s, you know? But that's cool.
I'm kinda tired, baby, I'm kinda warm. But there's something burning deep in my head. I ain't no star, baby, I ain't no prize. But I see another lonely night in your eyes. You may not remember my name, but I think you remember tonight if you want to. You may not remember my name, but I think you remember tonight. I ain't special, baby, I'm just a man who don't look quite as good as I used to. And I've been around, baby, I understand. You can see by my face all the wars that I've been through. You may not remember my name, but I think you remember tonight if you want to. You may not remember my name, but I think you remember tonight.
I like low key.
Yeah.
I regulate.
These guys have way more keyboard than I remember from you playing this album.
They're like, let's go some alcohol.
I know, dude. Straight up. Why does she in the Yeah.
Just that tone, you know? Keyboard tone.
Yeah. I like it. It's kind of moody, ballady vibe.
Don't have much, baby, here's all I got. And even that ain't gonna last forever. I ain't trying to be something I'm not. I just wanna spend the night together. You may not remember my name, but I think you remember tonight if you want to. You may not remember my name, but I think you remember tonight. You may not remember my name, but I think you remember tonight if you want to. You may not remember my name, but I think you remember tonight.
Yeah, that's some good guitar, man.
Yeah. I like this guitar player.
Yeah.
Freaking Bobby Barth does lead guitar and lead vocals, man. Bro's hardcore.
Old Bobby.
Yeah, freaking Bobby. Yeah, I give that song an 8. I liked its moody sort of ballad vibes to it. I do feel like I'm noticing a pattern where I feel like the first 2 times I hear the choruses for these songs, I'm like, oh, that's great. But then the last time, there's something about it that feels a little lackluster, like
Right,
almost
right.
like they're repeating the choruses, but I don't know. It's making me wonder if some of these songs like could end on a stronger note than they are in some
right.
way. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I think I'm seeing that with all these songs so far. But I don't know if maybe that's just my first impression is like, oh wow, like this is actually really cool.
Yeah.
And then maybe the sort of shine of it is like wearing off as the song
Right,
goes
right.
on. I don't really know. It's like I'm trying to figure out my level of enjoyment. And
Right,
and
right.
and I don't know the real.
You're trying
you
to
know?
be as accurate as
I'm
you
trying
can.
to be as
and-
accurate, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, these guys are pretty cool. Yeah, I give it 8. You know,
I'm gonna give it an 8 also. It's funny because lyrically, this is like the most wishy-washy lyrical song like ever. Like, you know, you may not remember my name, but I think you'll remember tonight. Only if you want to. You know, it's just so like wishy-washy and
bro's like,
You know.
he's like straight up, babe. I know I don't look like much.
yeah.
I know I've been through a lot, but baby, just give me a chance.
Right, right.
Baby, I've been drinking. baby,
Yeah.
I need you. No,
Right.
that's-
It just reminds me of like one of those songs for like it's not like a young love song, you know. It's like you know, like people in their 50s or older.
Yeah,
you know.
it's like, bro, you're cutting yourself short. When in reality, you could be like, I'm mature.
yeah.
Silver
Yeah.
fox, some
So-
might
yeah.
say. I've been seen the world, you know, had my, you know.
Yeah.
It's like it's like the
it's-
perspective, bro.
I guess I don't like hate the lyrics, but I don't love the lyrics.
Yeah.
They're just kind of there for me, you know.
Yeah.
But every time I hear this song, I just think like, yeah, this guy's so hard on himself. you know, it's like you know.
I think I might go 7.5 for this one, actually.
Yeah.
My favorite bits of this song, I like the moody atmosphere of the keyboards and stuff, and
Yeah.
I love the guitar soloing. Those are the
Right,
parts I
right.
think I enjoy the most. But maybe the singing and the lyrics maybe don't capture me as much, you know.
Yeah.
But I like what they're going for.
I actually like the chorus more than the verse section. I like the build up into the chorus.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
does
that
have a pretty
build
good
up
build
into
up.
the chorus
yeah,
is good.
especially the first time when the drums were like coming in.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. But like,
I agree.
I did like that guitar outro. I thought that was really
Yeah.
tasteful guitar soloing and just great. So
Yeah, free
not much more
Bobby,
to-
man. Fucking Bobby.
Yeah, shout out to Bobby.
Shout out to Bobby.
Are we on what? Girls, girls, girls?
Yep.
or-
We're on She Had the Power.
Oh, she had the power. Oh,
She
okay. We're not on
had
girls, girls, girls.
the power. Yeah.
All right.
Not on
3,
girls, girls,
2,
girls, yeah.
1, go.
Girls, girls, girls.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, these guys did it first, though. Because I think Girls, Girls, Girls came out, what, 85 or something? I know. No, 87. So, yeah. They were first. She had the
Max,
power.
Max Becker. Recognize.
I know what I was doing, and I know it wasn't right. But there she was standing
He sounds
in the middle of the
a
night.
little bit like,
And I was
freaking,
singing my face out.
it reminds me of like Bob Seger and
Yeah,
Super
yeah,
Bowl
yeah,
and
Bob
you
Seger,
know,
yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
even
I
a
was
little
gonna
Bruce Springsteen in his voice too, you know.
She had the power to take me to paradise.
Yeah, he reminds me a bit of that Bob Seger.
No one could ever take that away. She had the power. Oh Lord, I pay the price. 'Cause she wouldn't let me stand in the way. She knew what I was thinking. She knew that I was wrong.
This is great. This is
That guitar.
yeah, that
Stay
guitar.
forever. But I turned
all these songs are stretched out because they're just short to the point and kind of do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, they do what they're supposed to do, and then they just move on.
Yeah.
You know, you get that little dose of what you want,
Yeah.
that sound and everything, and then you just move
A
on.
little bit of axe. I wonder why it's called Nemesis.
I don't know, because it sounded cool. No, I don't know.
Nemesis.
I'm gonna give that one a 7 as well. I like that one similar to track 3. You know, maybe I like it a tad bit more than track 3, but I don't know. I think a 7 sounds right for me.
Well,
Yeah.
as a longtime Axe fan here, someone who just
how's
loves
that- how's that
Axe,
a 9? I like Heat in
I
the
think
Street
that one
more.
was a 9, man. That was
Really?
great. In the verse section with the guitar playing in it, and I thought the chorus was great. Like, I think that was my second favorite song. I like the keyboards in it.
Oh.
I like the singing. I like the lyrics too. I thought the lyrics were cool.
Yeah.
Maybe this is not super accurate, but I give it a 9. I think it was great. It was probably my second favorite song.
Interesting.
So
More
far.
than Heat in the Street or whatever.
Yeah.
Heat in the Night.
Yeah, dude, freaking
Yeah.
Whitesnake.
I know, right?
All right, yeah. You
That's
ready
the
to
thing
move on to
too.
Girls,
Is like
Girls, Girls?
there's just so many influences and things, and I just don't know why this band doesn't get talked about much. And maybe the market was just oversaturated with stuff like
yeah,
this.
I
You know
don't
what I
know.
mean?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe it was their contacts and stuff. Maybe the record label.
Yeah, it
I
could be a
don't know.
million.
It could be a
and one
million
things.
reasons why. Yeah.
Could be like 3 people died in a plane accident. You know, who knows?
You never know.
You never know.
On to
But-
Girls, Girls, Girls.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm married. Yeah, I mean,
Let's
we,
do it.
We still have to eat nuts.
Oh yeah, this one's got some funny lyrics.
One in the morning, need one at night, and one that come by at noon. Need one that's nasty, and one that's tight, and one that don't quit too soon. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 Need one that scratches and one that bites and one that don't need a ring. Need one in leather and one in white and one who'll try anything. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, girls, girls,
This one is goofy though.
It is pretty
You know? And the keyboards just make it even more goofier.
One at rehearsal, 2 at the show, 3 that live in my car, 4 at the laundry, 5 at the stove, and 1 that smokes a cigar. Yes. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls. I need girls, 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 girls,
Well, back to the keyboard.
Hey girl, look at this.
Wow.
I think we need to read these lyrics now, Miss. Is it my turn or your turn?
Your turn. You're the evens.
That one was kind of a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. I can enjoy some repetition in some songs. Heck, I love Eiffel 65. You know, I don't mind repetitive things said over and over and over again. But dude, that chorus is kind of not good. It's girls, 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 girls. Like, dude, how many times you gotta say
Yeah,
girls
yeah.
over and over and over again? Like this is not, and it's not even earwormy either. You know, it's just like, Yeah, I give it a 4. It's below average. Like, not very good. There's not any cool guitar solos to save it. There wasn't
that's
any.
true.
I don't know. The melodies weren't super good. I kind of like the verse section probably the most.
Yeah.
But the chorus
the most
really
memorable thing is the
maybe
lyrics. You know what I mean? Like,
3.5. I don't know. It wasn't very good. What do you think, bro?
I mean, the Girls Go Girls is memorable, but the thing that I enjoy most is just the smile that I get when he's like, this one in leather, this one in white, this
Yeah.
one, and it's just like, it's just very over the top.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give it a 5. Yeah, this song's never been my favorite on the album. I'll listen to it. I enjoy it for what it is. But it's just not as long lasting for me the way that some of those. And here's the crazy thing too is like I feel like some of the banger songs are like the last few songs. Yeah. So and that's the other reason why I think this album just resonates so well is every time those last songs finish, I'm just like, man, that was good. But like during this part of the album, I feel like the middle section is probably the most difficult.
I'm gonna give it 3.5. That was I don't dog on stuff often or much at all.
Yeah,
but that
come on,
song
music
was
is
not,
subjective.
That was not very good. It was just not a very good song. Like normally Kevin's the one to say that when things are not
harsh.
good.
Yeah,
I'm usually like, oh, it's got this going for it.
Yeah.
But this one, I'm kind of like, nah, this is.
Well, you don't like girls or
not
something?
very-
What's the matter with you? No, I totally see what you mean. It's just so like
I'm married, remember?
well, it's so simplistic, and like every time that keyboard comes in with the, it's just too simplistic. It's just kind of, it's just too simplistic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't
true.
know. Can't quite put my finger on it, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready for the next one?
I am. I'm ready for the next one.
Eagle Flies Alone. Let's
Eagle
do it.
Flies Alone.
But at least it was only like 2.5 minutes long. You know what I mean?
Thank
Like,
goodness.
if it was like 5 minutes with Girls Go
It
Girls.
sounds like The Who with that, beginning, Baba O'Reilly sort of. Now it doesn't, but in the very beginning bit, it sounded a little bit like Baba O'Reilly. I don't know why. I like their guitarist, man. He's cool.
Nights out on the highway.
Sounds like Survivor.
Yeah.
A girl I left a million miles ago.
With like freaking Bob Seger. This sounds like a Bruce Springsteen song for sure. It's like Bruce Springsteen and Survivor mixed together.
Just how far I'll have to go. The rain stings and keeps my eyes wide open, and the big rain, the water that washes off my soul.
Go for that soul singing.
Some say I'm only causing trouble, but the truth is I'm breathing through the rubber. I know an eagle always flies alone.
Yeah, anytime the guitar comes in,
Yeah,
steals the
so
show.
pinch harmonics going on. Dude knows what he's doing.
I like this guitar guy.
This is sick, yeah.
Where it is I'm going, and I don't care.
Like when I think of my rating, it's like the guitar solo that like
I
makes it
know,
go up
but
and
it's
low,
same,
you know?
that's the same with
Like,
me. I'm like, oh, 7, and I'm like 8.5.
To wander on forever with the feeling of the wind blowing in my hair. Some say I'm only causing trouble, but the truth is I breathe through that rubber. I know an eagle always flies alone. Some say I'm only causing trouble.
I guess this is me, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna give that one an 8. I think I like that one similar to track 4. You know, yeah, that the guitar solo, like the guitar guy really steals the show, man. Every time he's soloing or doing something, I'm just like, oh heck yeah! And there's times when it's like a little bit more playing, but then other times when it's trying to go for that feeling and stuff, and he just does really well. You know, it feels like he just kind of sticks in an area that just works for him, and it just sounds good, man.
Yeah. No, that guitar solo was brilliant. I gave it 8.5. Guitar solo is brilliant. I like the song. It just has this kind of world-weary vibe to the vocals and stuff. I think the chorus is great, but part of me feels like the chorus feels more like a bridge than a chorus to me.
Right, yeah.
Like it feels like the way it's just like, some say I'm only causing troubles, but the truth is,
that feels
I've
like a
ridden
bridge.
through that trouble, and I know ego always flies alone. And then you're like, da na 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 night, and da na na na, and I only live the night, na 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 night, na 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 na. You know.
So
like,
you're like, you gotta elevate it.
Yeah, it's like that's sort of like a build up to maybe like a strong chorus, but it's still a great song. I still give it 8.5. It's still an awesome song, but the way they build that up in that chorus it leaves me a little wanting. But I do like the slight melancholy when he says alone. Like it just leaves you hanging with a little tiny bit of somberness, you know, and that guitar solo is awesome.
Eagle flies alone, man.
Yeah, and he flies free.
Yeah. Shall we press on with all possible dispatch?
Let's do it.
I really don't appreciate the personal rancor. All right.
Keep playing that.
Oh yeah, the little rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, dude, this does sound like freaking boxy and stuff. like I'm sitting here in the morning.
Yeah. Don't you know that I'm a sinner like a Texas? Playing a rhythm and blues. And then I got a big old bag for my money that I could reuse. I had my chance to make it, playing anything I wanted to play. Way back in my mind, you know I can't help what people say. Keep playing that rock and roll.
Music just the soul.
It's the same song.
Yeah, you know.
So I packed up and I made it up to New York.
It's like the same song, man. When did that song come out?
I don't know. Richie J. Rob Bob Senior keep ripping out that shit now.
Playing guitar. Johnny was making a big turn. Everything was going his way. Way back in my mind, you know I can't help what people say. Keep playing that rock and roll. Keep doing what you've been told. Save your money up for when you get old. Got to keep playing that rock and roll.
Old time rock and roll.
Play your whole time back one.
There you go.
79.
Yeah, this sounds like a rip off of this. Yeah. We have that album.
Don't you know that I've been doing lots of things, yeah? I've been trying hard to figure it out. Well, there's a certain kind of music got to make you jump and shout. Now you may call it commercial if you wanna see it that way. But way back in my mind, you know I can't help what people say. Keep playing that rock and roll.
I know.
Keep doing what you've been told. Save your money up for when you get old. Got to keep playing that rock and roll. Keep playing that rock and roll. Keep doing what you've been told. Save your money up for when you get
All right, yeah. What do you give that one, man?
I give it a 5. I agree with you, man. It's too derivative of that Bob Seger song.
Yeah.
Old rock and roll, man. Like,
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel.
That soothes the soul.
It just doesn't. It doesn't have enough to be its own song on its own. I guess you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe 4.5 for the plagiarism. Like Motley Crue ripped them off, and then they ripped off Bob Seger. Everybody ripping everybody off. What is going on?
It's like I don't hate the song, but yeah, it is a little just
Kinda
derivative.
lackluster.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think I do like it more than Girls, Girls, Girls. So I'm
I
gonna
do
give it a
too.
5.5.
I get 4.5.
Yeah. At least it ain't no like 3.5, you know.
Yeah, like Girls, Girls.
But that's the thing with this album is like, I'm not saying this album is a masterpiece. I'm not saying that it's perfect. You know,
No, dude, these scores are so much
like-
higher than I thought it'd be. Like,
Yeah.
I'm actually really enjoying this record.
Yeah.
this is a great record.
and it feels a little bit like there's the see. I don't know what kind of creative control was going or whatever, or what kind of influences like as a band. Like, why were they like, let's put this song on the album? Like, why were, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the goal was, the
Yeah.
intended purpose for some of these songs, because I feel like there's some songs on this album that I'm like, this seems like the stuff that they actually wanted to play. And then maybe some of these other songs were songs that they were like, people like it, people like, you know what I mean?
was easy
Like,
to write.
it was
It was
easy to
just-
write. It's
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Just kind of I don't know. I just wonder, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Also, it could be Yoshimi, freaking Flaming Lips situation where they're like recording in the song and we're like, wait a minute, this sounds a bit like Bob Seger.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a little different. And then they're just like, whatever, fudge it. And then they get sued by Cat Stevens.
Right,
or
yeah.
Bob Seger
Father
or
and
whoever.
son or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So who knows? It could have been one of those situations where they're like, didn't realize it until later, and they're like, nah, that maybe is a little too close. But
right.
it's hard to say.
Hard to say. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah. All right. Shall we go on to the next one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do
Fooling
it.
your mama?
This one's got some interesting lyrics too.
Fooling your mama. Your mama's so fat. It's like 40 credits.
Actually, this one does have like a melodic section that I really like.
Like, anything my mama
Never
don't like.
had so much trouble with one little girl. Never seen so much fire burning down under. Waiting for that rendezvous that'll take us to the end. Even if it takes all night, I'll get to you. Oh, mama said she don't want you hanging around with me. Said that I got a criminal personality. What your mama don't know won't hurt her. Say you're spending the night with a friend, and she don't have no telephone, and we're fooling your mama again.
Man, they really got you, didn't they?
Won't be the last. We don't care wherever it's going. Got a hunger for this feeling, like a cat on the prowl. We'll follow the wind wherever it's blowing us. Oh, mama said she don't want you hanging around with me. Says that I got a criminal personality. What your mama don't know won't hurt her. Say you're spending the night with a friend, and she don't have no telephone, and we're fooling your mama again. Mama says she don't want you hanging around with. We're fooling your mama again. Says that I got a criminal personality. We're fooling your mama again. Mama says she don't want you hanging around with. We're fooling your mama again. Says that I got a criminal personality. We're fooling your mama again. Mama says
The entire time, mama knows what's going on.
I know, right?
Oh, like these dumb freaking.
But I feel
She'll
like-
get even.
I feel like people don't write songs like this anymore, though. Like, you know, back when there was a lot more just stigma on things, I guess.
Hmm.
Because people just do whatever the fuck they want these days. You know what I mean? Like,
Mom, I'm about to go smoke crack. Laters.
okay, be by. You know, you got school. I memean,
Yeah.
unless you really want,
Unless you
know,
don't.
just skip it. You know, like I just,
Give me a pack of smokes.
I don't know, man. Like it's hard to find.
Maybe
like,
the world isn't so screwed up. Maybe we're just,
it's hard to find like
over-dramatizing it.
Yeah, but I just like, yeah, there's definitely like a culture of just like do whatever you want these days. And
it
just,
felt like times were more innocent decades ago.
Right. I
Yeah.
guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And when I think about the lyrics of the song, I always think about that like Waterboy movie. You know, when that guy gets that tattoo or whatever, and he's like, "What, mama? Don't hurt her," or whatever, or whatever. And I don't even remember. It's been forever since I've seen that movie, but he's trying to get the Waterboy guy to do something or something. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, I do like that
So
song.
what did you
though.
give this one? Because I don't remember.
I don't think I've said yet. I'm leaning between a 7.5 and an 8. The thing is like I do like periodically from time to time that whole "Mama says she don't want you hanging around with me," that will pop into my head from time to time. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 though. Maybe it could have done with like a nice guitar solo or something, you know, a little more. You know what I mean? But it's like I do like this song though. Yeah, I do like 6 is a pretty low. So what are you gonna give it, man?
I gave it 6.5. Okay, not
good.
a 6.
Yeah,
But it didn't have a guitar solo.
yeah.
And I don't know, it was all just kind of, it was like good, but it didn't like,
Ian, this whole album has been like
it
this,
didn't
just
like,
short,
it
simple,
didn't
straight to the
really
point.
like, I don't know, it didn't really stand out too much with anything super special. Just kind of fun, upbeat sort of song.
Yeah.
6.5.
Yeah. Should we move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Cool. Let's do it. Yeah, dude, I like these next 3.
Anything my
we are
mama don't like.
Yeah, anything my mama don't like and don't like. Shout out to Halloween there.
Shout out Halloween.
You know. Anyways, but yeah, we are gonna do the bonus track. So there's 12 total.
Let
Anyways,
the music come back.
Yeah, let's do it. Yo, we getting serious.
A tortoise is in the desert. Yeah, what is a tortoise? It's like a turtle. Oh, I never heard that one before. I started Blade Runner. Like in the beginning.
It's like been forever since I've seen that.
I've like never seen it, so I only watched the first half hour. But in the beginning, he's like interviewing or talking to this replicant, and he's like, "A tortoise is on his back," and the desert. Why would I not help it? You know. What's a tortoise? Like, you're obviously not human. Bro, you don't even know what a tortoise is. It's like a turtle.
Yeah, that's like when they talk about AI these days being great, and it's like they can't tell a tortoise from a turtle.
Yeah. Freaking replicants, man. I like this.
I remember when the music stopped. Don't remember why. Heard the thunder of the burning wind. Flames fell from the sky. 1,000 people standing in the streets, screaming at the sun. And when the building started tumbling down, I was the lucky one. Oh, there's a
I give that one a 6.5. I kind of liked it on par with the last one.
6.5?
Yeah, kind of on par with the last one.
What? What?
The chorus just doesn't do
This
much
is
for me. I like the
insane.
talking part and the bridge to the chorus, and I like the guitar solo is great. But man, the chorus is just kind of just there, you know. And the chorus is like more like a 5, and then the rest of the song is like a 7.5. So 6.5, you know. What do you think, bro?
I do
Well,
want
you're
to play.
wrong.
I
No,
do.
that's-
I do want to play a section really quick. Like, there's a section that I felt like I wish it lasted longer. Because
The never-ending story section.
Yeah, it sounded very Queen-like. It sounded very. But I also wish that it had like, something like celestial sounding, where the drums could just be like. You know, like.
Well,
Just
Kevin,
let
they
it
didn't
last
do
a
that
little
because
longer.
they had to go let
Like-
the music.
But it's like I like the
Again
chorus.
and
I
again
like
and
the
again.
chorus because like to me it's very sincere. It's very sincere sounding. You know, it's like we don't know like one day the music was gone and everything, and we don't know how it happened. But there's all this fighting. There's all this.
Nuclear
It
Armageddon.
just sounds like a very much like a
Freaking
end
plot
of the
cameras.
world, but also kind of like in a similar way, like end of music kind of
Yeah.
thing. And I like it. I just want to play that one section really quick though, because I think that I felt like they were cooking
section
here.
was really
That
good.
section was really good. Anyways, and then I'll give you my
Cooking
score.
like a 6.5 dish there.
No. Yeah,
like half of
this
the story.
this part here, I just wish lasted longer. Part Yeah, so you already have the drum drum.
I agree. This section is pretty sick.
You know, if the drums were just something more.
Okay,
See, and
I'm
then
gonna
they-
go to a
and then
7.
they-
I'll go to a 7 because
Yeah,
this
yeah.
that
That's-
solo is freaking awesome,
Na, na, na,
and I like that part too. I agree with you. They should have
na,
freaking.
na, na,
They should have
na.
just freaking gone
Like,
all out with that
if
one.
they did that and then
Make a new
na,
classical song.
na, na, da, 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 da. Like I'm telling you, man, if the drums were just much more anthemic, I guess
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking for.
and
Very
change the chorus.
anthemic.
And freaking
You know,
10 out of 10.
you know, maybe not have it last as long for the outro part, you know, because maybe that would have been better for you. I think the chorus is fine, you know. I'm going to give this one a 9.5. This one is one of my favorites on the album. It's so sincere and everything. I do enjoy this song a lot,
That-
but it's not quite a masterpiece
that-
because I feel like this song hints at something really freaking awesome. You know? But
That
yeah.
part definitely would have been better as an outro if they did that part
Yeah.
at the end of the song
Yeah.
instead of in the middle, because then
Yeah.
it kind of like you take us out of it and then just end with him freaking soloing out, freaking
Yeah,
comfortably
yeah.
numb style.
I agree.
Just freaking rocking out. Put it at the end of the album too.
Yeah,
And just be like,
I
F
think
off, loser.
I think it would have been great, man.
Yeah.
Like I just because you're talking about like the music being gone, let the music come back, and then just have the music become overwhelmingly large, and then
Yeah.
na.
With keyboards,
even
and get
if
some choirs thrown in there.
yeah,
and,
even if he was just like
tubular bells.
let the music come na 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 na. Like even if his voice kind of fades out,
That would be cool.
saying
His voice
while,
keeps saying
while
it
the,
while
the
the
music
music
comes
keeps
in
playing.
louder.
Dude, that would be sick.
That would have been
Yeah,
really cool.
I
Like
would've
I
given it
felt
a 10.
like I liked the lyrics. I liked what they were going for, but I wanted it to be stronger. I wanted it to be more anthemic and just I just but it was close for me. It was a good song, and it always makes me feel something just satisfying with this song, you know. And anyways, not much more to add. Zoning out there.
I am. I'm thinking about this song. I'm like imagining
Like,
it and everything in my
Yeah,
head.
this song could have been just the absolute masterpiece. I feel
Let
like.
me put it this way. You know how sometimes in songs you have 3 lines and then you have a fourth that differentiates,
sure.
you know? I'm like thinking, would the song be better if it was like, let the music come back, let the music, let the music come back, and then changing it up with some kind of, you know, something else at the end? Like, would that have made the chorus stronger for me? I don't know, maybe. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I do think the let the music come back kind of repetitive chorus, I just feel like it could have had a stronger chorus there for me.
Yeah. I going back to the are the lyrics still up?
I gave it a 7. Yep. Yeah.
The other thing I want to mention too is like I like talking about text painting stuff, you know, and that part when he says, "I still hear the loud guitar screaming at the crowd." I like when the guitar is like, you know, like louder during that part when he's talking about the loud guitars, because nothing drives me more crazy when you talk about something in a song, and then like, especially when you call out like the drums or whatever. Here's me harping on Journey again, but like.
Oh, Journey has a song that does that?
Yeah, they have this song when this guy he yells, you know, "Drums of thunder," and then the drums don't do no drums of thunder, man, and it drives me nuts,
dude.
man.
The one that drives me
But,
nuts
like,
is that Waterboy song, trumpets, and they don't even have
yeah,
trumpets;
no
they have
trumpets,
saxophone.
yeah.
And I'm like, what the fudge, people?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
okay, Dire Straits did it perfectly in the sense that, like, you know, the Sultans of Swing, like, but we know that, like, yeah, there is no brass in the
Yeah,
song,
that's
even though
true.
but it's about a brass band, and like, but when you're doing like just different text painting, you know, little things here and there, I mean, at least with Dire Straits, they made it the theme of their song and everything. You know what I mean? Like the whole song is, yeah. Anyways, all I'm saying is like, there's certain songs. I think Jim Steinman does a really good job with this. There's certain songs that
Where you
like
can't put emphasis, and people sometimes don't
exactly
put emphasis.
where you put emphasis on like a lyrical part, and then musically it backs up the lyrics. You
Yeah.
know, and so I think that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'll give you this
Thank
back,
you.
and let's move on. This next one's a banger too. So
All right,
Yeah.
Masquerade. Grab your mess and don't be late.
more Halloween. All right, 3, 2,
I don't know,
1, go.
Masquerade. The last few handful have been way more AOR-y though, for sure. Like I felt like in the first half of the album, it definitely had more elements of like old school metal.
Right.
Now it's kind of been much more AOR, hard rock, I don't know, soft rock. Ooh, I like this already. This sounds good.
That's a great song.
Sounds like bass. Yeah, like a bass is gonna be like a yeah, this sounds good. Sounds like 80s in a good way.
I'm living in the masquerade, and I grew up in a time that was quite aimless.
Got a little bit of that freaking Stradivarius, Dream Space vibe to it.
But they told me, boy, the fire would burn, but it's painless. They told me what was right and wrong in me.
The vocal melody reminds me of Ultravox.
Yeah.
You know, that little paranoid vibe, you know?
They tried to tell me where to go and don't.
I never thought we talked about half the things we talked about in this.
It's such a waste. Oh, it's a masquerade. Oh, it's a masquerade. I'm living in a masquerade, and I'm noticing that everyone feels blameless. Preparing for the fight ahead. Will I come out alive or dead or nameless? They told me how it used to be, expecting everyone to see through their eyes. They tried to tell me where to go and don't ever let your feelings show. It's such a waste. Oh, it's a masquerade. Oh, it's a masquerade.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you
This
give
is
that
me,
one?
huh?
Mhm.
Well, it says it's got 15 seconds left now.
Hmm.
This one is one that I really do enjoy, but it also leaves me feeling a bit like I wanted something more.
That's
you
exactly
know?
what I
like,
was gonna say.
Like I wanted
Hit
something more.
The nail right
Um,
on. And
Yeah, someone ought to hit you on the head. Oh, boink! But I do like this one. I'm gonna give it a 9. Because like every time this song comes on, I guess it just it's such a nice
palate
change.
cleanser. in a
Yeah,
way.
palate cleanser, change of pace, all of that. It's just nice. But honestly, I think I don't think they should have gone back into the verse section for the second time. Maybe do that first one and then let the music just take over, do its thing, and then maybe him just say, "Oh, it's a masquerade," and then more music, and then you know what I mean, like something like that. But yeah, I wanted something more from this song, and I didn't feel like the second verse and stuff really helped the song that much.
Yeah.
Um,
I agree. I feel like this would have been a good mood setter to start busting out, Iron Maiden style, masquerade, some kind of lead little guitar melody or something, and then just start busting out, and then him singing higher when you don't know with his Bob Seger voice, down in the flame, we're gonna fall. And then they just go on or whatever, and then it just goes back to the chorus like, it's a masquerade, something like that.
do some over
do
like
some Ultravox, do some Ultravox, throw that in there. Do some over freaking your phone's been disconnected. No, but you know what I mean. Like if it led to something a little more epic, that would have been really cool. But I still gave it 8.5. It's still great.
Part of me feels like I like that it kind of stays subdued. I just wanted it to do more in that feeling, I like what they're doing at the end with the kind of soloing and stuff.
Yeah, that was nice.
I would have been happy with more of that and just something. But yeah, I don't know. But,
and then when they're like all heavy, and he's just like, and the music it does and it stops. Then you just go back to the all chill, and he's just like, it's a masquerade.
I'd be okay
and
with
then
some
like
kind
some
of
kind of
build up,
some sort of dramatic ending,
yeah.
and then having it end all quiet,
Just all quiet,
and chill again.
yeah.
Like
I'd
that'd
be
be
cool
really
with that.
cool.
Because
then he just does the it's a masquerade again. Like that'd be really cool.
Because it does feel like this was meant to be like an epic or something.
Yeah.
It does feel a little bit like it
feels
was
like that.
building up for it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I still enjoy the song though.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Should we go on to Midnight?
Let's do it.
Yeah, dude.
Apparently, this has a smashing keyboard solo.
Yeah, dude. This song's so sick, dude. This is like my favorite, dude.
Oh,
All right.
nice. Let's rock
3,
and roll.
2, 1, go. Midnight, dude. Yeah.
I remember this one.
Usually get more of that kind of riffing,
Yeah.
That's so sick, man. Also, getting a little like ELO vibes.
Yeah.
ELO,
Yeah.
like with those vocals,
Yeah.
dude. That's a fudging banger, man. It's freaking awesome, dude.
I'm pretty sure that's a 10 for you, right?
Man, yeah, that's a freaking 10, dude. But you get to talk
I
first.
give it a
man.
9. It's definitely in my top 3 favorites. It's got some cool soloing. It's fun. It's got a pretty cool chorus. Yeah, it's pretty upbeat, cool song. I wouldn't give it a 10, but I still think it's a great song. Definitely one of the best on the album.
Yeah,
Take it away,
I'm giving
bro.
that one a 10,
Take
dude.
that away.
I've always loved this song, man. When I first heard it, I just, it came out of nowhere. And when that keyboard solo comes in at the end there, I was just like, hell yeah, man. You know, and it sounds so like Transylvanian and so just like, and the whole like Midnight Drives Me Mad. It just is such a sick song, dude. They did a great job with this one, man. Like this song definitely stands out to me as like, just
Like one you'd show someone if you
Right,
be
right.
like, dude, Axe is pretty sick.
yeah, exactly. But the thing too is like this song just doesn't feel like the rest of their songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because it's, I mean, I don't know. It just feels the most metal to me, to be honest. You know, it feels the most metal. You know, there's much more of that. You know, and we had some of that riffing like in track 1. You know what I mean? So it's not like they
Maybe
don't
3,
do
2,
that.
or one of those other ones too, but
But it's just kind of like this one, like the keyboard guy was just going for it, and it just had that nice, like, just yeah, I don't know how else to explain it, but that Transylvanian freaking keyboardy sound, and I just love it, man.
yeah.
And I love the guitar soloing and stuff, and just I didn't know that that's the lyrics for the chorus where he just says midnight drives me mad. I like the lyrics and stuff of like, you know, see this person, you know, as cold as ice, you know, and it's a cool song, man. It's just a cool song. So anyways, yeah, man, not much more to add on Midnight, but definitely a banger, man. I love Midnight. So
Yeah.
Ian's adding up the scores right now and everything. And then why don't you do your final thoughts, and then I'll close out the video. But yeah.
Alrighty, so I did the scores just now. I'll just say the scores, then I'll share my thoughts. So I gave it the lower score. I gave Axe Nemesis a 7.41 out of 10. Kevin gave it the higher score. He gave it a 7.91 out of 10. So the overall score we give this album is 7.66. I was actually surprised at how much I enjoyed this album. You know, like it was a great record. The songs are straight to the point. I felt like they kind of covered a wide variety of sounds, at least, you know. It all has this sort of hard rock, AOR rock vibe to them. But I don't know, it was really good. I could see why you picked this album, and it was kind of just a fun record to spin, you know.
Right. Yeah, I didn't really going into this. I didn't really know how you were gonna rate it, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I didn't really come into it expecting anything or whatever. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it was cool.
And
It was sick, bro.
yeah, and I hope we're able to share our thoughts and do this album some justice. You know, because like I said, I just don't think that this album. I feel like it's really forgotten about. I don't think people really talk about this album, you know?
Yeah.
And like I said, you know, earlier in the video, I don't think it's a perfect album, but there's some like gems on this album.
Yeah,
You know, there's
I
some
agree.
real gems on here that I think is worthwhile. And so I'm glad we went through it. You know, I guess like there's some songs that I was surprised that you liked as much as
Yeah.
you did, you know, like track 5, you know, I was surprised you gave that one as high as you did. But yeah, I don't know. My feelings for this album are kind of the same, you know, even after this experience of listening to the whole thing with lyrics. You know, I still love the ones that I loved, and the ones that I don't care for as much are still about the same, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, it was fun going through this album, and you got the next pick, bro. So thanks everybody for watching. We're Forgotten Legends of Sound, and yeah, have a good one.